Good morning, everyone. So, apologies for not being around for a while. I've been feeling rather under the weather lately. I've done something to my arm. Luckily, it's the opposite arm to the one you're thinking about. Yes, I know what you're all thinking. Oh, for fuck's sake. He got straight in there with that, didn't he? Well done. Well played. I even forgot that you did that. How long it's been since I last streamed. I forgot that you follow every stream. So, hi there, mate, how you doing? So, some of you might know, some of you might not know that me and Tommy Luco had a bet a while ago. I lost and had to run Gnome for a week. Now, I hated Gnome, but what I did like was Wayland, and I'm quite embarrassed to say that I like Wayland. And now every time I go back to X, I can see the screen tearing that everyone goes on about. I have never noticed it in my life until now. But now every time I watch a movie, I can see it. So I need to try and get Mate running on Wayland fast. So let's go and see if we can get that going today, shall we? So, we'll do it in a VM so you can follow along with me. You might be sitting there thinking, well, why don't you do it on your real system? Well, if I do it on my real system, every time I need to exit out of the desktop environment, it's going to kill the stream, which isn't going to be fun for anyone. So if I get it working in a VM, I know it works on real hardware afterwards, and I can just bring it over off stream. Yeah, makes sense? Thinking about you, you know, that's the type of guy I am. Have I got enough space for this? Is the first question. 39 gigs? Probably not. If I remove Gentoo Spark, I'll probably have enough room. 48 gig, yeah, that'd be fine. I'll give myself a 30 gig VM. We'll probably be using bin host for most of this today anyway. But yeah, give it a go. So, first thing we need to do then is create ourselves a new disk image. So, let's see if I can remember it. It's only been a week, and I've already forgotten how to do everything. Create F QCal2. We'll call it Gentoo QCal2, and we'll give it 30 gig as I said. Perfect. Right, now I should be able to open this up. So enable KVM. For an FF stream. I need to do an FF stream soon. It's been too long, isn't it? What, 2 weeks since I played Final Fantasy? I'm missing my Tifa boobs. Hang on, I can make this a bit better. There we go. I've been missing my Tifa boobs. Right, SMP will give it 28 cores. Memory will give it 30 gig. I'll give it 32 gig. Let's go all out. Let's give it the extra 2 gig today. Drive. File equals. I think it's Vertio. Christ, how have I forgotten all this stuff? It's only been a little while. Right, let's get a CD-ROM drive in the game here. So that'll be... that'll do. Right, is that everything? Is that how I do a thing? How have I forgotten how to do all this? Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me KVM isn't what. Hey! Hey, well, it would work, and it probably doesn't work anymore. Right, well, let's see if OpenMLOI still works. Well, it's been a little while, so he might be a little bit, might be a bit sloppy. It was a bit sloppy before, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. Oh my God, where is GIMP? I just fixed the GIMP bug this morning, so well, I say I did. I just merged something that Upstream fixed, but I'm going to take credit for it. Like, I had to follow that merge happen, so great. It does count though, doesn't it? If you follow a merge for like 4 months and you reported it, then it got fixed, and then you gave a test results, that counts as you doing all the work, right? Should go for a little bluey colour. Blue vodka. Right, let's see how that works. Whoa, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, just use the fill tool there, boy. There we go. Right. 1. There we go. Look, it works. It works. Oh, that's the harshest thing you've ever said to me. Manages work. I feel like I need to go through now and show you everything I did. Oh my good God, what happened there? I'm not even drunk. 2. Oh my God, I can't do it. 3. 4. Fucking hell, what's going on? 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. I can count. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19 and 20. There we go. Look, I did it. A little bit filling these gaps. Sorry, OpenMLOI did it, not me. It's almost like the AI had the bad arm as well, doesn't it? Hi, Vertis, how you doing, mate? Right, let's see if the wheat woot works. Woo! Woo! There you go. See, it almost worked, didn't it? No, this is Xorg, so we're going to use we're going to do it in a VM. And the main reason we're going to do it in a VM, I'm redlining there, and I need to turn that down a bit. How's that? Yeah, that's better. Right, stop redlining. Yeah. So the reason I'm going to do it in a VM first is because every time I restart the desktop environment to check a chest, it's going to kill the stream with it. So if I do it in the VM first, I will, yeah, it just makes sense. And yeah, the main reason that I have one stupidly strong PC is the fact that I can do everything from one PC. One thing I did notice though while doing this is that for some reason I can't access KVM, so we're gonna have to do this KVM-less, make it a little bit more fun. But there we go. See, I didn't really enjoy GNOME, but I really like Wayland. If you don't know, I lost a bet with Tommy where I had to run Wayland for a week. Which has been really bad because I've been ill all week, so I've been stuck running it for an entire week. It's like better mate. There's no way is it better. That's what I have. I just don't feel like I'm working with my computer when I'm using mate. Do not clip that. I do not feel like I am working better when I'm using GNOME. And I always feel like I'm second guessing myself and it slows me down. That's why I prefer mate. I know that clip's coming any second now. Fuck's sake. Alright, let's do a quick speedrun of installing Gentoo then, shall we? Bearing in mind this is Gentoo with no hypervisor, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, then makefs.xfs VDA1 done. Last time I tried Enlightenment was E17, and yeah, it looks beautiful, but it's a weird way of working, isn't it? I mean, I don't really like tilers, I just like my floaty windows. That's why I like Fluxbox, you know? Right, let's go and... Yep, still can't type. Where are you? Good to see that I've got really good at doing all this stuff, innit? Right, I need a... Why can't I read any of these? I don't want to... Well, I suppose I do want a desktop station. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Brody. Appreciate the subscription.
Brody on Games just subscribed.
It's typical, the one time that I do a Wayland stream, Brody shows up. So that's a little tip for everyone. If you want Brody to notice you, just do a Wayland stream, and there it'll be. How's things going anyway? And hi Maze, how you doing? Wayland will talk about you. I think Wayland gets you there. It's like summoning the devil, isn't it? You seem to have enough hate on your hands at the moment and not understanding US employment laws. That comment section was a bit nasty. Hi Lee, how you doing, mate? Right, so let's get this done. RxF Stage 3. There we go. So anyone who's just turned up, we're going to try and get Mate working on Wayland today. Hopefully it's all going to go to plan. The reason I'm using a VM is because obviously I'm going to kill the desktop environment 100 times today, probably getting it to work. But you never know. But the one thing I did notice a bit too late into the stream is that KVM's not working actually on my system. So we're doing this the old school way, just software emulation. It's going to be fun. Oh, and that's good that most people are alright then. When I was looking at it, it was like at the 2-hour point. And yeah, most people seemed pretty angry. I mean, who the hell understands American employment law anyway? When XFC. Look, we don't talk about XFC on this channel. Oh yeah, I did get the pillow. I've been hugging my little Larry body pillow all week. I would say, have you got a Hyperland image yet? But I'm pretty sure you will have a Hyperland image, won't you? Right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been a week since I've done anything computer related, so it's going to be interesting watching an old man try and remember how to use Linux. Okay, that looks alright. Let's try and emerge sync. Nope, can't even spell sync. Brilliant. Oh, good. Oh no, I think she did make one before just to annoy me. You know what's going to be really embarrassing? I can't actually remember how you enable the bin host. Bear with. Let me see if I can find a guide to do it. The worst part is that I wrote the documentation and I don't know how to do it. Shit. I don't actually know. Let's try it. I mean, I wonder if you could just... It's not... yeah. If you just emerge something, then it always goes to compiling by default. But I wonder if you could just add the git bin package, if it'll do anything. Or if you need to set the config that's in here. No, you just G'd it. We add that into the stage 3s now. It pulls on the open source labs actually. It'll be interesting when that goes down. Yeah, we're about to find out in a second, I guess. Ugh. You gotta love that software emulation today. So what's everyone been up to while I've been ill then? Anyone done anything first? What you Oh, no, you finally finished that garden. Bloody hell, how long have I been ill for? 2 years? And you still not finished that, Lee. God's sake, one job is all you had. It's been 84 years. Is the wife happy, though? That's the main question. Is the wife happy with the garden? What's a wife? Is it... So basically, you know what a ball and chain is? It's basically one of them. And no, you don't need 6k points, Luna. We've got a very nice wallpaper here, Tifa and a python. Oh god. You're bad people. So what I've been doing is laying very uncomfortably for a week. Well, actually, I got very drunk on one day and I passed out. Apparently the police came around and I don't remember it. That's how drunk I was. Not related to me, by the way. And then woke up the next day with an arm that killed. And I've just sort of been laying in weird positions. And I think I've watched everything on YouTube. Oh god, what she sent. Auto cat. A new cat wallpaper every boot. Oh. Oh. This is amazing. I don't just pretend I didn't do the little cute R thing, please. I've got a reputation to keep. I mean, I used to love it when I could set my own wallpaper. And then everyone came about and decided it'd be more funny if they set my wallpaper from Twitch. One of the most stupid decisions I've ever had in my life, but hey, I'm stuck with it now. I don't think this was for you. Oh my god, you're amazing. I am amazing though. In my egotistical world, there is only me in this place, you know? But no, I did think it wasn't for me. You're fine. Okay, so let's see if soccer is right and can we install something. So let's pick Gentoo Kernel bin and grub and XFS frogs. GitLab's usually slower than GitHub, so that's going to be impressive. Absolutely hate GitLab with a passion. Has anyone ever tried searching for bugs and issues on GitLab? It never finds anything you need it to. I mean, GitHub's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but at least I can find stuff. I don't know if I've used Codeberg before. Okay, this looks, it looks like it's, I don't know if it's going to work. Right, let's try yes. Dispatch config. Use. Right, now it should work. Oh, nice. Right, is this gonna build? Ooh. Yeah, it looks like I do need to run there. You can tell how often I use bin hosts, can't you? Imagine not having the budget to, you know, manage building your own system, eh? Yeah. That's like everyone in open source. Right, let's see if that works. Have you seen how much electric costs in the UK soccer? Ooh. The main reason my my G5's in bloody storage is because I just can't afford the power anymore. The little electric meter looks like a slot machine running when that's powered on. It's ridiculous. Right, is this gonna work now? Yeah, so it looks like you were right, sucker. I mean, a 5 megabit up's not too bad. I mean, you still see some of the host, obviously, but... Actually, what is a 5 megabit up? Oh, not even one. What's mine? 2.5? I swear I get higher than 2.5. No, I'm thinking about down, and yeah, no, fair. Fair. What I'm probably going to want to do here is cancel this. And jobs. Let's give it some more jobs. Oh, I do miss that hypervisor right now. Yeah, so our prices are tagged to the most expensive form of source of fuel, which is gas at the moment. Hypervision, that's the one. Hypervision's what I feel like when I've had half a litre of vodka on a Friday night, or Friday morning apparently. I don't think I made it till like 5 in the afternoon. There we go, now it's going a bit faster. Not a hell of a lot faster, but a bit. Brown coal? Can't you get black coal over there? Poor coal. Is that only 1% of the grid? You know what, I'm going to go. Let's go and have another look. 35.7 apparently. If, yeah. I'm quite surprised that solar and wind's that high. But you're probably right. Well, there we go. I feel like I'm learning something today. I don't know what half this shit means, but I'll pretend I do. Yes. I think we seem to use a lot of fucking gas, don't we? Do it for a week. Oh, nice. We actually used more renewables than fossil fuels last week. Good job, UK. Apparently no coal at all. Fair play. Well, we got the big energy stuff coming out soon, so hopefully all our prices are going to come down very soon. Hopefully. It's thinking. It's quite an interesting topic. I mean, the only time I ever see anything really electrical is that bill at the end of the month, and then I'll start crying. It's an expensive game getting into this hobby of ours. I do kind of miss my Skylake because the bill was never that bad when I used to use the Skylake. But since I've upgraded to a more beefier machine, I certainly notice it more. But yeah, I did not know that we didn't really use any coal in the UK. I've always thought there was at least one coal firm going. one day our nuclear plant will be rebuilt and we can use some more of that. But any day now, we've been saying for the last 6-7 years. Or you'd certainly notice QEMU running, don't you, when you haven't got KVM support on it. Oof. What's wrong with nuclear? Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously it's not the end game, but it's a good middle ground until we are ready to go fully renewable. But the idea of it is until battery tech catches up, you use nuclear power as your backup solution, you know, so the grid always runs, and then you use your solar and wind as your, you know, your main sources, also your alternative sources. You kind of have them both working together. And I don't know how to explain that any better than that, but you kind of get what I mean. At least in the UK, we definitely need that. There's also the what's the one with the water? Is that hydrothermic, isn't it? Wherever that one is. So we got they've always been talking about putting a dam over the River Severn, which is one of the strongest running rivers in the UK. But even that only powers about 7% of the country. Ah, yeah, you know what? Bear in mind, you're descendants of the British. I can relate to that. I'm guessing it takes you, so a 4-year project in any other country is more like a 24-year project kind of deal. A very cool thing for store energy is pumped storage hydroelectricity. How would you even do that? Oh, come on, build. I know you're running in software, but you can go a bit faster than this, surely. Do it for us. Do it for us. I mean, yeah, if you can store it in water, that'd be awesome. I'm not even going to even pretend to... Well, I'm not even going to pretend that I understand any of this. So you have a dam, you use normal water to store to electrically generate, and you can pump the dam to store the energy and balance the network. Does that actually work? That's actually genius. I can kind of see it in my head how that would work. But I couldn't ever work out the maths to do anything close to that. And Lee, did you buy yourself one of them dodgy USB drives from eBay? Like, mate, you're never getting that money back. That's awesome. Well, thanks, Tuzo. That is something I'm going to go and look into later on. You know what? I've never had a SanDisk fail on me. Switch to NVMe drives, yeah. We're not all as rich as you, Roxy. I wish I was, but fuck me. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to slip out my old 1TB NVMe. Well, I guess someone had to be firstly, and I'm guessing you're going to be the one. Got like a full terabyte of black in my bag. What a flex. Oh, no. See, most of my drives fail because I forget to empty my pockets when I put stuff in the washing machine. I've killed a 64 gig, 128 gig, and quite a few 8 gigs doing it. But it's not going to be recoverable with that attitude, Roxy, is it? Come on. So part of me wants to go and make a coffee, but it's so far to the kitchen. Says the man that's, you know, left the stream running while he's gone and got vodka, but, you know, a cup of coffee's too far. I mean, why do you need more than 4 gig for a bootable ISO, Lee? All you need is a Gentoo ISO. There is no other distribution to run. You know better. What do you want? Let me see if me... Nope. Let's see if I can find it. XGD. Apparently nothing. Ubuntu stitched in GNU. When does that come a thing? Let's take a look. It only seems to be GNU core utils that's going then. I mean, this is good for us over in Gentoo because it's finally going to mean that it's going to be easier to switch, but, well, if users want to. But because most architectures don't support Rust, it's not something Gentoo could copy. Oh yeah, you knew it was going to be rough, didn't you? Oh yeah, I mean, so in Gentoo, I'll imagine that the default would just be GNU, and then if a user wants to pick utils, I think that's what it is, then you can do. Just no one's ever done the work for it. I don't know, we probably even really support it, to be honest. What's the name? Yeah, utils. So if I go packages. Yeah, that we already support it, so. I bet if I do. Well, there's no wiki page for it, but some guy here seems to be writing all the stuff. Oh, I see what the issue with Gentoo is. It's swapping out all the hard-coded stuff in Portage and PMS. Yeah. There we go. He's got a repo here. Cascade. Ah, nice. Fair play to him. Don't seem to have worked on it though since they originally wrote it, but hey. Interesting. Package manager specification. Very similar issue. This might be an interesting video. All you get is me moaning about Rust for 30 minutes, but I'm sure you'd all like that. Have I tried any? No, I haven't. I'm not really... what's the thing? I'm not really tribal to any type of software. I just like my software to work. And the software that works the best is the one that I pick. So I kind of stick to things for longer than I probably should do just because it works well for me. In your own time, boy. Why do I think that someone asked him to try PMS? I know the PMS very well, thank you very much. I have actually read it. Still haven't finished my developer's quiz, but I have read the PMS. Oh god, this is why you do not do VMs without KVM working on your system. One job, Maze, one job. I guess it rebooted and then it turned it off. So my BIOS's recovery BIOS thingy is very overprotective. So one hard reboot and it resets everything straight back to default settings, so I can boot faster. Would it be faster to cross-compile on your host? Probably. You know what, you're probably right actually. Why don't we just do that? Right, so let's do QEMU network block. Yeah, QEMU connect /dev. No. Oh, fuck's sake. You can really tell that I've had a week off, can't you? Chart route. What are we doing? Gentoo kernel bin. XFS progs. Grub. And let's do Mate while we're there as well. Would it be funny if you turned up my graduation live stream on YouTube, but it's your 2 AM? I eat lunch at 2 AM. To be honest, I eat breakfast at that all the time. I probably should do... What, do you want us to come live stream your graduation live stream? We could do that. We can all sit there and point them out. It's Lee, it's Lee! Oh yeah, look how fast it's going now, eh? So I always wondered why I'm missing a directly play a video card or open drivers from a network mounted storage. You know, copies are local instead of multiple file managers. I'm not really sure on that one, Vertus. Yeah, you definitely have to wear that shirt. Yeah, and we've got a dress code too, Lee. Look, we're going to be sitting there watching you and going pointing. Yeah, bring Larry with you. You bring your Larry mug. Don't throw it in the air though when you graduate. I mean, I've been able to open up media over the network, so I'm not too sure why you're struggling with Gentoo. Interesting one. Well, I've never used STP to do it. I've always used NFS. Carrying a mug on stage. Exactly, innit? Like, yeah, why are we going to watch it? Yeah, sorry, I haven't really got an idea of why it would be slow. It should be the same. If it works in Arch, it should work on Gentoo. Oh, just smack the microphone. Arch sucks. In fact, that's probably the only way we're going to notice if you was on stream is if you did that. In what universe is Arch better, eh? Hi, Other Lee. How you doing? Lee 2. Lee squared. Is the other league not contributed anything yet? You got any patches in Gentoo yet, Lee squared? And then Damian, that's poor performance. You know you should be waking up drunk still. Time-saving techniques. It's so drunk your body can't even get rid of it. Gentoo. I know we're in a cult, but even I'm a bit thingy on that. Where did I put my vape? Ah, there. I think I've blown through one of my entire vents. Hey Tommy, the bet's finally off. So, here's the thing. I did not like... Sorry, you're going to hear some rattling while I sort my vape out. I didn't like GNOME, but one thing you have taught me is I like Wayland quite a lot. So I have never noticed the screen tears on X at all in my 26 years of using Linux. 1 week of using Wayland, all I can now see is the screen tears. So thank you very much. I now need to try and get Mate working with Wayland so I don't have screen tearing anymore. And yes, this is all your fault. Why is this not working? Apparently there's no battery on this one. Why was one of mine charged and the other one not? Have I done it wrong? Right, let's try charging it. It's a nightmare, isn't it? Like, I have never noticed it. But now whenever I watch a movie, I can just see the jarring. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. And I'm just going to blame Tommy for all of it. What we saying from the beginning, though. So I've been using X for a fair few years now. Yeah, funny. I've got a fucking a new vape with no battery bloody charged in it. I had to charge it up myself. Ridiculous. How long I've been using? I switched full-time to Linux in September 2001. I was 16 when I switched, I think. 16, 17, something like that. The only reason I know when I switched to Linux was because it's my first day of college. So Tommy joined when Ubuntu came out then, I'm guessing. That's around that sort of time, wasn't it? 2005? Oh, imagine using XFCE. All those great choices out there and you pick XFCE. I mean, it could be worse, you could pick KDE, but... I mean, there's one clear way to know if you're a genius or not. Are you on an Imaloism stream? If yes, you're probably not. Saying that, I probably should go and check it on YouTube, see how they're doing. Hi YouTube people, how you all doing? Sorry, I do forget to come in and check every so often. Unfortunately, that YouTube does not like me, not YouTube, Twitch does not like me sharing both on stream, so it's just easy to do it this way. Was that morning I tried Linux Mint Debian edition, 6 Waylands to see how it's going. Actually run on 20 meg less. Interesting. They normally Wayland uses a heck of a lot more RAM, so that's a good one to see. And what's this stream about? We're trying to get Mate, the desktop environment, as you can see from up here and down here, my desktop environment I use. I'm the maintainer for it in Gentoo. They released a couple years back a Wayland version of it, but it's always been buggy, so I've never put it into Gentoo. And today I am going to try it again, see if it's come on anywhere since I last had a go. Hopefully it has. Oh, I didn't like KDE 5, I didn't like KDE 4. KDE 3 was bearable, but I was always making it look like GNOME anyway, kind of thing, so I just gave up with it. Right, okay, so that is everything installed, I think. So let's install Light DM. It should give me everything I need then. Yep. Let's do a jobs on that as well. Jobs 12. There we go. Right, let's go and pull in this. Then we can go back into the VM, get everything set up, reboot into this. I can't be bothered to do the commands to do it from char root, but you can set up grubbing and everything to work straight from this. I just can't be bothered. Why do I hate KDE? It just doesn't. It's not very good for me. I'm always just a bit disappointed with it. And I kind of have a thing with when you have so many settings that you need to search for it with a, with a search bar, that you probably got too many settings to play with. It's just, it bugs me. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you like it. Obviously, Linux is about choice for you, but for me personally, settings galore, maybe more bugs than settings. I want to like LXQT, but it's just a bit shit. I'd rather rice out a good Fluxbox personally than bother working with LXQT, but it's okay. It doesn't use much less RAM than Mate though, so. And bearing in mind I'm a Firefox user, if I'm on a low memory machine, so people that don't know, when you're on low memory machines, what you want to do is always stick to the same type of graphics library. So if you use LXQT, you want everything to be using Qt, because the RAM's quite light, but once you start loading both libraries into the system, that's when you get the heavy RAM usage. And so the best way to pick what desktop environment and desktop environment, I guess, and what programs you want to use is what web browser you use. You use Firefox, you want to get yourself a GTK based system, so everything you use is GTK based. If you use Qt based, so your Chromes and your crap like that, then you want to use Qt based things. Make your own window manager compositor on Wayland. I mean, to be honest, it would be nice and I could just make one for Mate and things would be so much easier. Alright, let's unmount this. NBD. Oh my god. Why can't I type? NBD 0. Okay, so now I should be able to reload this up. We can fix everything. Oh shit. Just use punch cards. Now this is a man that knows what he's talking about. I don't know what it is about XFCE. I really just don't like it. Like, I can't put my finger on it. It's one of the weirdest things in the world. You know, you just strongly dislike something for no reason. That's my thing with XFCE. I mean, to be honest, I'm quite a new Mate user anyway. It's only because my daughter wanted it to be, likes it. So I got it working well on, I got it all up to date on Gentoo. And then I kind of got roped into maintaining it, so it was kind of easier just to use Mate, so I could find the bugs earlier. And to be honest, like, she shouts at me when it doesn't work properly, so it's in good hands because you don't get anything that breaks on it, because, yeah, I don't want my daughter to get the break and shout at me on the phone. Oh, thanks, Mace. Thanks for telling us that. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Lee. Like, I think it's just got, sorry, Lee squared. It just feels off. BDA 1. Yeah, I've got 4 kids. Yeah, I am. I do feel old. I had my 40th birthday this year, remember? Right. Let's see if we can get this working. So... You've got to say damn him when I got laid. I mean, I'm living proof that anyone can get laid. If I can get fucking laid, and this is the shit I do for fun, you guys have got no drama. Casanova. Oh, let's not talk about the time I slept with my old boss. My kids do watch the stream, remember? Fucking hell. I mean, yeah, it does explain a lot. Fucking hell. I don't think you pulled this one through, mate. You're going to get more insulted than I am. Right, password. As always, sub to Imolo as the password. What else do we want to do here? Let's give it a name. Right, I think that's everything, innit? I think we can reboot into this now. All my children are outside of wedlock. They're all bastards. More ways than one. Right, okay, so now I should be able to boot straight into here. Tommy, you're not even got the mental age of a 3-year-old, let alone trying to pretend you're 16. Are we doing Steingate here? Okay, so I should be able to do... Okay. So we're into our system. Happy days. Everything is going to work. So I guess the first thing we need to do is to make sure that the system's going to work. So will it load into Mate for us? That's what we're going to go and check now. I mean, I can't even remember how to do half this shit, so... Then I need to do RC update dbus default. There we go. Then RC service dbus start. Let's do elogin D as well. Okay, so I should now be able to start display manager. Now I don't know what it's called, so let's go and look it in Init tab. Oh, it's display manager. Excellent. So this works. I did forget to make a user. But, I guess I should do that now. So let's just quickly restart into this. Oh shit, just drop the fucking vape on the keyboard, why don't you? Right, let's do user add. /m/g, we need video, audio, and will. And I think we should call the user Lee, because everyone seems to be called Lee today. Password Lee. Like the video for this password. Right, now if I go again. Ugh. And I still don't look a day over 18. Which is really embarrassing when I'm out walking with my kid, because everyone thinks we go out together. I have to literally go and get out there saying, no, she's my daughter. Okay, so as you can see, Mate is working here. So if I go to System Monitor, you can see we're running the latest version of Mate. If I go here, 1.82. So 1.282. There we go. But we know the Xorg version works because I've been using it all stream as well. Can we get the Wayland version working though? That's the big question. So for this, we'll... you know what? Let's cancel out of this. Let's restart. Well, everyone's called Lee now. Why is there so many lines on my QEMU line up there? Weird as hell. I've never noticed it before. So I suppose I better show you guys. Hello YouTube again. On my GitHub. My repositories. I have a overlay where anything I'm testing for Mate before it goes into the main repo goes into this repository. And so yeah, we're going to go and use that. At the moment it's only Wayland that's in testing because everything else that I've done is actually merged into Gentoo now. So the first thing I'm going to need to get is a tool called eSelect repository. I probably want to use G as well for this. What this is going to do is going to put in Git for me, and also a tool that's just going to add the repository for me fast. Again, with no hardware-based virtualization, it's going to be a little bit slow, but hey, we can work around these problems, can't we, guys? He's using bin package again. You want me to compile without KVM support? Yeah, not happening. Oh man, he's hating Ruby kit. Everyone hates Ruby, don't they? Okay, so we can grab this stuff in, so that's excellent. We'll pull these binaries in, shouldn't take too long, we hope. There's a weird bug with how bin packages work. I don't pretend to understand it, but it is there. It is being looked into. Why would rewriting it in Rust do anything though, Lee? Squared. But what part do you think that Rust is going to fix on this? Bearing in mind the slowest part of portage is the depth graph. How's Rust going to help in that respect? Bearing in mind there is some Rust package managers out there for rewrites of Rust of portage, so it won't help because it's a depth graph. So you got to remember on your normal distributions, your depth graph is just searching some basic settings which every distribution follows. So it's just, you know, if I'm using Nano, it's just going to pull me down all the dependencies for Nano. It's going to work. With Gentoo though, there's 1,000 different settings that I could be applying to it, and that's the bit that takes the time. It's that dependency graph that it's got to build for your system that takes the time. And bearing in mind that there's C++ rewrites and Rust rewrites, and none of them have got any quicker at doing this in the last 20 years. I don't know about a C rewrite. I don't think anyone's tried that. But again, if two rewrites have already failed at getting that depth graph going faster, what do you think? I don't see how C would make any difference as well. It's obviously not a problem with the language. It's a problem with, you know, that the control and power that Gentoo gives you. So what other rewrites that the package manager do is they actually cache the depth graph. So the first time you run it, it'll take 2 minutes. What the depth graphs everything, and then it just uses that cache again and again. But that cache gets out of date pretty fast, and then it causes you problems later on down the road. It's a really interesting thing that people always think it's slow because it's written in Python, and you say it's not the Python causing the issue. It's the fact of what Gentoo has to do. It can have, you know, it can have thousands of different of options that it's got to go and check for every single package along the way, and that's why you sometimes see that 30-second, you know, wait. Python. He's only been using it for a bit. Okay, so we got this now. So all I've got to do for this is select repository, enable Mate overlay. Now if I do git, not git, emerge sync, it should pull down both. It should pull down the Mate Wayland for me as well. So let's see. I really do need a wee. I'm gonna have to go for a wee. I'll be back in a minute. I might make a coffee while I'm there. one of the guys was downstairs, so a little chat with him. So we can see here that it has cloned my my repository for the non-Gentoo users. It's kind of a bit like a PPA on Ubuntu, like a custom user repository, that kind of thing. Yeah. So if I do emerge verbose ask g Wayland, sorry, Mate Wayland session. How do you check what flags? If you do emerge info on the package, it'll tell you at the bottom verse. Or we could just go and check the GitHub. I'll show you another way to do it as well. So we're going to use the Git version, I think, for this. So if I do... Mate Wayland's session. I'm going to put *** to tell it to use the Git version. We don't want to use the old. Does the Git version have a binary? No, it doesn't. I'm using the Git the binaries to pull in the dependencies. Ooh, go. Good time in Lee Squared. So you can see here it's putting in quite a few of the binaries. It's just going to save some time, yeah. So we hit yes on here. Dispatch. Config. Use, and then we can do this again, but with jobs 12. Well, they've got Mate on the VM. We saw it running a second ago, remember? We haven't got the Wayland version running. That's what we're adding now. Ooh. Don't worry, we're all stupid here. Let me just have a quick cough. I mean, you can dispatch or admin yourselves, fine. The only one you don't want to use is etc update. That command is a bit shite. Okay, so we can see here it's going to pull most stuff in for me. It's binary, so if we hit yes, that's going to start building. Right, now let me show you Gentoo bin host. There it is. Obviously you can use the emerge info way that I was talking about earlier on. But another way to see what stuff gets built is to go to the tree here. Builders. Milo. And you can see all the different builds, all the different containers we use to build all the Gentoo stuff. So if I go to gnome 23, oh god, sorry. Then portage. Oh god, my throat's dry, drier than the Gobi Desert. So the default. God. So the default flags it uses is March x86 with generic mtune. Nothing really exciting in any of these. But if we go and check out the version 3 ones over here, we'll use a server one this time. You can see. Did I pick the right one? No, I did not. But ignore me. I'm going to go and pick the server version 3.23. So if you use the version 3 bin host, you can see we're building for x86-64 version 3, which is basically every processor after Haswell. So if your CPU supports that, check out the version 3 one. You'll actually get similar performance. That also enables all the CPU flags as well for your CPU. Little tip for you now. Oh god, not Dunduke. Apparently, Intel and AMD are now recommending you to use it on newer CPUs. This comes from a GCC dev. So I personally don't have any skin in the game and know, but yeah, I kind of trust GCC devs. What's wrong with Kent? I don't think I've watched any of Kent's now. He's Microsoft's favourite. Well, to be honest, I think I'd rather Microsoft favourite person than a person that's just out to cause YouTube drama. But that's just me. Don't know either of the people though. But hey, grifting is a game, so you have fun, boys, doing what you got to do. My KDE dev, oh, I don't want to know. Fake news already. End of the day though, what's a Microsoft favourite got to do with anything? Like, if it weren't for Microsoft, I wouldn't have probably got through college. I made a ton of money thanks to their mistakes. So just go and check in on YouTube again, see how everyone's doing over there. Hello YouTube people, how you all doing? What we're doing is we're trying to get Mate working under Wayland. So for those of you who don't know, Mate was a fork of GNOME 2 before it came GNOME 3. No one really likes GNOME 3. So an Xorg, basically only desktop environment. We are looking into how good the support is for Wayland and can we add that into Gentoo Linux. OS wise, this is Gentoo Linux. Well, on the plus side, you know you got to show and shout to if it doesn't work properly. Yeah, not on this stream, mate. On this stream, it's Linux. Linux is Linux. I wonder if we've got anything interesting going on in the world. Nothing going on the Gentoo subreddit. And on my emails, all I've got is that Damian's followed me. Brilliant. Suppose what we could go and check is if I go to Mate desktop. I picked the wrong fucking one. When was the last update done? Two months ago. So we had some changes in February. Okay. Okay. Spell check. Support just something like package groups. With packages, you can usually specify a greater pause in all packages. So we have things called meta packages, which I think is what you are actually asking for. So if I do I'm just going to use Mate because it's the easier one. If you do this package here and look into it, you can see it'll pull in. Oh, fuck's sake. So it'll put in everything you need for Mate. But we don't have something like you've got the Devil package, haven't you, in Debian that are pulling in every single package related for development related work. But what you do have instead is something called package set. So if I do portage Gentoo set, so you can actually make your own ones, and you can make so you could make a set. And okay, it's got here, it's got some GPU stuff, so it's got lib DRM Mesa x86, and then if you emerge that, it will put in all those packages, or you can update them. The most commonly used one is the Steam one. So if I did Gentoo Steam, we actually teach people on here how to make a set when installed in Steam. So not that one, this one. So we're making an actual Steam set. Just a good way of doing it. Excellent. I think the only thing you need to add is a display manager at the end. We usually use LightDM. I hear the maintainer for that's quite a handsome chap as well. No, you already set them. Why is GDM better? I think, to be honest, it doesn't really matter what you use as a display manager. You've only seen it for 2 seconds. Oh. That is true. It is a little bit bright, that default one. I mean, you could always package up a nicer theme and I'll put it into Gentoo for you. Especially if you've got a Qt version. We want a Qt6 version in Gentoo. Does remind me, I should probably I need to reply to an email, bear with. Might have to do it on here instead. be honest, I don't really think I need to reply to it. Sam already knows. GK Sudo will be very happy to know that GIMP now fully works. Oh, so you use GDM because they haven't actually packaged anything else yet. Like DM's a bit too new for Debian. I suppose it did come out in 2007, so yeah, it makes sense. Nice seeing you again today, Maze. Catch you on the next one. Is it as stable as Gentoo testing no soccer? I always prefer testing myself rather than SID when I'm using Debian, but that's not what we mean by stable. Stable is in the system, like not putting itself apart. I mean, you're gonna have to change use flags, obviously, when we're usually testing stuff in Gentoo. So we usually set something new by default, ready for it to go into stable. For example, I added an xuse flag to LightDM this time that pulls in all the files you need for Xorg. Well, obviously Pixar would have a thing with Mac OS because Steve Jobs is what outfound them. Also learned that what's his name? Who's the guy from George Lucas? That's what I'm thinking of. George Lucas also helped found Pixar as well. I think they actually used to work for George Lucas before setting up their own company. But yeah, if it weren't for if it weren't for Steve Jobs, we wouldn't have had Toy Story. Guess the guy did one good thing for us all, eh? Come on, Pipewire. Hurry up for us. Let's get chicken on YouTube, see if anyone's over there singing. No. Hello, YouTube people. Hope you're doing alright over there. How's the party? I'm not sure. I mean, I think the only thing that Debian had was one of the guys worked for Pixar, didn't they? Which is why they used it on their servers, if I remember rightly. Or edit machines. Ah, yeah, Bruce Pins. He's an interesting fellow to go and talk to if you ever get the chance to. He's he used to be very active on Slashdot. Did he actually work on Debian? I never knew that. So, I know of Bruce. I think I've even talked to him once. Like, only like in a forum sort of thing, but... Very knowledgeable guy, though. Yeah, very sad story about Ian. Also got an amazing name, though. Yeah, you don't really want to be using that word. It's quite a sad story, though. Not one I recommend going looking into. Well, anyway, that's ruined the mood, isn't it? Cheers, guys. Well done. Let's go back to hating on KDE. So, let's all just list the reason why we hate KDE. I think it smells funny, personally. Yeah, there's no mean to be rude to me, Soccer, is there? That's what you meant by QT, wasn't it? I know how to cheer you up. Oh, he's got a fucking 6,000 points, hasn't he? Oh. No, I don't. Alright, let's go look at the image. Is it vodka? Hello again, YouTube. Wasn't expecting that. I'm still trying to see. Let's see if we can find one of them free AI image generators. Use Microsoft, let's waste their resources. Right. What, Gemini can do images now? Okay. Please create me a Tifa lock styled vodka bottle. The last time I tried it can do it. I swear it was earlier than a year ago I last tried. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I wonder where they got that idea from. Oh well, to be honest, I'm not angry. I mean, not angry at all. I'm still not angry about this. I mean, if there was a girl dressed up as Tifa with a bottle of vodka next to her doing that for me, you know, I'd be a happy man. That depression would be gone in a second. Yeah. I mean, not really a Tifa-shaped bottle, is it? Though let's see how. Let's see how Microsoft ChatGPT get on with it. I don't want to know about a Final Pony accident with a bottle. Oh, hello. I mean, again, not angry. Why is there a cloud? Wait, how do I word this? Please create me a Tifa Lockhart themed vodka bottle. It's still doing it for me. I mean, again, Tifa. Do you reckon it's the please that's doing it then? How do you restart it? Let's try that. Yeah. That. Bill Gates pregnant. I mean, actually, that's quite good. That's quite a good bottle, actually. I think it's Final Fantasy 8 rather than 7, but image generation's quite. I'm gonna save that for later. I should have saved the other image that I liked. What a dickhead. Isn't it? Like, I'd be really happy with that. So if anyone wants to get me a present for Christmas, this is what I want. Or a girl wearing it, I suppose. With the vodka as well. Seems to be. I suppose I could ask it if you can make a bigger image. I usually just download it and resize with GIMP. It looks like pretty much that kid the same, but it's not as good. Is she cutting her hair? Pheno Heart. I think. Again, I wouldn't be upset with that, I don't think. I don't think that. I mean, to be honest, anything in the shape of a vodka bottle I'll probably drink. What's in the grok links? We don't really like that person here, though, do we? You know? What you got pregnant punks for? Harry's vodka 100% compiled for. You know what? That's going to be my dream in life, isn't it? What's the other image you sent? Okay. Not really, no. Sorry to tell you. It's okay, shouldn't you know? No. Why would I be? It's a bit weird, isn't it? What's the point of bringing another one to the world? He's got quite a few kids anyway, hasn't he? In terms of money. Oh, he's not the mummy. So I was thinking of Bill Gates and we just thought about money. Yeah, Sephiroth, obviously. Have you not seen the branding of my entire YouTube career? Oh, the one I find attractive, Tifa Lockhart. I don't know if I actually want to see that. Do we have to do the weird pregnant stuff though? Can't we do something else a little bit more normal? Like, not to kink shame you boys or anything, you do what you like, but you know. Let's stick to boobs. Tifa, T-I-F-A. How often? I do an emerge I rebuild every package on my system once a week. Usually because I'm testing out experimental compilers, so I usually get the latest snapshot of the GCC of the week, which comes out every Sunday, and then I rebuild my entire system with it every Monday. It's just a way to look for bugs before it gets out to the general public. I think most people update once a week on Gentoo, really. So I'm a little bit different to normal people though, and so you can't really... It's harder to ask me because I do different things to most people. I think we're nearly getting to the end of this. I think this is the last big package, I'm hoping. And with that under our belt, we should finally be able to start testing some Wayland stuff. Don't know how well it's going to work. What's the bets that like DM don't work with Wayland or something? That would just be my luck. Oh God, do I really want to look at this? Oh, it's just got the normal picture of Tifa in it. Make her boobs much bigger. I think what it's done is just made the picture bigger, isn't it? It's just found the first picture it could find. Yeah, I'm not too... don't think Grok's that great. Oh, YouTube. Sorry you gotta watch this stuff. Yeah, you can do that, Vertus. There's also a package called Etc Keeper, and you can upload your portage directly to Git. Let me show you that. Yeah, so this program, it's everything that's in Etc. We can tell it to just to do portage. You can tell it whatever files you want to do, and it just sends it all up to Git for you. It's a good backup system that people use. But yeah, you can also just copy it. I think the GNU PG stuff's pulled from Gentoo. I don't know how that'll work, To be 100% honest with you, I think it'd be alright. I think it just pulls the keys from Gentoo. So it should be the same keys on any system. What I think I'm trying to say. I don't know. Oh, come on, nearly there. We're nearly there. Oh, what an awful thing you have to do for work. Can you put it all on black for me, please, Tommy? Can you put all your money on black for me? I want half. Just first roulette table, 20 grand, straight on black. I installed Gnome for you, and you won't. Let's go gambling. Look, I'm not allowed to gamble anymore, but you can for me, Tommy. How it works. I didn't say 20k, I said 10k. I won't risk $1 for you, to be honest, Tommy. It's a good show. The amount of money I've lost gambling, don't want to listen to me. Oh. I think lifetime I'm down like 30 grand. Leo, I wouldn't spend it, my friend. I've been to a lot of recovery from my gambling problems, so I wouldn't even be in Vegas. Or can I grow it? Actually, yeah, I'd stick on the stock market or something. Cash it out the next day. Happy days. Fucking hell, Tommy. If I was a kid again, I'd probably do the same. I mean, to be honest, it probably would be that order, Tommy, because it'd be the booze, then you'd order the gear, and then you'd get the women to do it off them, you know. Well, I suppose you can go see Area 51, couldn't you, in Vegas? Close by, I think, innit? I think there's way too much. Well, you listed it, then I just thought, oh, that probably. Oh shit, why is this not working? Hey. Var temp. No, var db repos mate. Right, so which patch failed? So it can't apply both patches. Okay, so nano. Oh shit. So apparently it's these that aren't working. Let's try. So what we've done was just disabled the patch that seems to be failing. What are we going to do for the next 2 hours? Well, after the first hour, though, Lee. Maybe an expensive restaurant. You've blown all your money already by then. Best you can hope for the Mackies. Ooh, heart attack grill. Oh, well, that sounds well. I fancy a grill now. Bastard, he's done me. I can imagine the trip to Vegas being quite fun. Right. RC service, display manager, start. So let's try this. Well, that's not a good sign. I wonder if Wayland, Wayfard start. No. Brilliant. No kids are extra fun. I don't want to know about your extra fun. Right, well, we've got to at the 3-hour point here. We've got everything ready to go. So I think at this point we're going to leave it today here. And we'll come back hopefully tomorrow and do a bit more. But, let's go and check on YouTube. I'll say bye to them. Then we're going to look for a thing. So, yeah, thank you all YouTube people. An FFF stream. Not at the moment. I need to go to sleep. I've been up since midnight. But what I'll do is let's see if there's anyone around. Programming assembly on the Game Boy. Okay, that sounds pretty fun. Right, thank you again, everyone. I can't do too much, you know, I'm like. And thank you all very much for coming along. Always appreciate you being here, boys. Thank you. Do I even know what I'm doing? No.